When you have multiple locations, the way you want to do this is use the stores feature. So you go to the manager screen, top left button, and then you go over here to company setup, 2 down from the right top. And then you can see here we have in the middle of the screen stores, warehouses, and service centers. Currently we have 3 stores, 4 warehouses, and 4 service centers. Before you set up a store, you set up the warehouse or service center. Warehouse is going to be where you keep the data, your inventory. If you notice, all these warehouses are using the same address. That's because what would happen is I have one physical building and the rest are trucks. So I don't want to set up an address for a truck, so I just use the physical building address. And it's the same thing with the services. You go here and they have that. Okay? Now what I do is I set up a store, and if you look here to the top right, it says headquarters, and I got store 2 and 3. So if I was going to set up a new store, what I'm going to do is go to stores, and I'm going to hit the add button. Now what this is going to do is it's going to set up my store name. It's going to give me an address, and again that's using my business address, and then the phone number, the email, the fulfillment email. It's going to give me my store count. Now from here I pick out what warehouse and what service center I want to use. Now warehouse 1 and service center 1 would be my first physical location. If I was using the inventory from that location, I would assign this to warehouse 1. In this case, this truck has its own inventory, so I will select that location. Then I'm going to select the service center to go with it. Now that means that this has its own assignable services. So if the driver of this truck has some skills but not others, I can set those through setting service center 4. Okay, once this is done, I save this, and then I'm done here. Now if you see, we now have 4 stores. Now what would happen is I would take and assign a tablet to store 4. So to do that, we would go back the left hand side, and you see right under in-app purchases it says set tablets. I select the tablet. At this point I want to go here, find store 4, and then what it says set here. So I'm going to pick my if you notice, I hit Sang, so Sang set up, and now I put in James. But let's say one of these people is wrong. I can drag it to the left, hit the delete button, and now it has that. I hit the set button, and now when James signs in, he can he'll be set up for store 4.